Whatcom County Ski to Sea is right around the corner, May 25th. This is your 96th for the event, which dates all the way back to 1911. And joining us today to talk about this year's event is Ski to Sea coordinator Mel Monkelis. And Mel, what's going to be different about this year's race?
Well, for this year, 2008, we're going to have an improved timing system for the race. I think the racers will be able to get their split times pretty soon after they finish each leg of the race, which is what the racers really want.
And what exactly happened last year? You tried a new system, right?
We tried a new system. There were some bugs in it, you know. Every time we try a new system, we took it through some tests and we thought we had it down pat, but a few bugs showed up and that's sometimes didn't get reported.
Now, this is a huge race. How many people does it take to actually pull it off? It's what, 7 stages from the top of Mount Baker to the water?
Yes. It takes around 800 to 1,000 volunteers. That is why the race is a success. It's not because of me or any other person coordinating any other event. It's the volunteers, the leg chairs themselves, and all the volunteers manning everything from the tables to getting food for the participants, setting up the stage, the leg exchanges, and everything else.
So where do we stand as far as volunteers? You're one.
I'm one, yes.
Where do we stand?
We have an online form on the website this year. Volunteers can register and let us know what part they're interested in volunteering for.
And while we're talking about the website, what is the website? Where can you go?
The name for the website is skitosea.com, SKITOSEA.
Is there also a phone number that they could call if they wanted to?
Yes, they can call the chamber at 734-1330.
You're working also on the 100-year anniversary for this event as well, which that's 2011. Hard to believe, 100 years of this event. What do you have in store for that big grand event?
Well, we're just in the initial planning stages. One of the things we really want to do for the 100-year anniversary, in fact, start that right now, is make it more of a community, I'll say, festival. Bring in Everson, bring in Maple Falls, bring in Glacier and Ferndale and Linden. When it happened in 1911, there's a little story that happened in 1911 that epitomizes, we think, the spirit of the racers today. Harvey Haggard, he ran the first race along with a few other racers and Joe Galbraith. They ran to the actual top of Mount Baker. Well, he was coming back and he was about 45 minutes in the lead. Joe had taken the southern route, Harvey was taking the northern route. He made it back to Glacier, and he was catching the train from Glacier back to Bellingham. You can get out there to Glacier any way you want, car, truck, or horse, or train. Where the train left Glacier and about a few miles outside of Glacier, someone had left their gate open who had a bull, was in the track, derailed the train. The car overturned. Harvey was getting a rub down. Okay? It's completely nude, wrapped in white cloth.
It's a family show. Hang on here, Mel.
They had to pull him out of the car from the window, and he groggily stood up and says, "Well, I'm sorry, I guess I've lost the race." They tied him into a saddle of a horse. They said, "There's a car waiting for you in Kendall." So the horse galloped to Kendall. The car was running. The horse stops dead, right? Harvey's in the saddle, gets thrown from the horse, and he lands. They pick him up again. They put him in the front seat of a car. Okay. Now they drive him to Bellingham, and he winds up coming in second place. Okay. The winner of the race, Joe, who was behind, but he won the race, he got $100. However, the townspeople in Bellingham, the Bellingham Chamber, the Glacier Chamber, Maple Falls Chamber, once word got out of the story of how Harvey wound up back in Bellingham, everyone raised money for him. He wound up getting $125.
That's a great story.
So the determination, the spirit, and of Harvey, I think, just translate to today's race.
And do you think it's been seen more so as a Bellingham event in the years that this event has grown, more so than, you know, Nooksack or Linden, or so you're really trying to get the other communities.
We're trying to get the whole county involved in this, other than just the Bellingham event. Yes, we are.
So once again, if people want to get involved, where can they go? What numbers can they call you?
The chamber's number is 734-1330, and the website is skitosea.com.
And you need plenty of help.
We need 800 plus volunteers. This is the best opportunity to get involved in the community event. It's our tradition out here. It's in our culture. It's in our blood. And we have a lot of new people moving to the area. What better way to get involved?
And sponsorships too.
Sponsorships, definitely.
Okay. Mel Monkelis, the Ski to Sea coordinator for this year. Thanks for being a guest on Northwest Notebook, and let's have you back on.
Thanks, Ty.